Welcome to the third flow of the series. It's the solar plexus chakra flow today, because it is all to do with the core and really engaging all of your abdominal muscles. It could be considered quite an intermediate or advanced flow. So if that's not what you're after today, try go back to the first flow, which is a lot slower, or the second flow, which is a little bit faster. Those are great foundations because it also goes through a lot of the poses which we flow through today, and gives them a bit more time. But if you're ready, grab a block if you need one and prepare to find a seated meditative state. So that could be on a block or just on the mat. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Feel like your crown of your head is reaching up, and at the same time tucking your chin in a little, nearly giving yourself that mini double chin. So start to close down the eyes and just really honing in on that solar plexus chakra, which is located between the belly button and the chest. Just imagine that yellow ball glowing. Start to bring your concentration to it. And also start to analyze your breath. Take a moment to note if it's short and shallow or longer. Now place your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your chest where your heart is. And start inhaling deeply for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep going like this in your own count and with your own breath, but just really trying to focus on that deep belly breath. So you feel your bottom right hand really expanding with your belly, and it goes all the way then up to your chest and even to your shoulders. So you're utilizing the full lung capacity. And slowly start to release your hands, bringing them to Anjali Mudra and setting your intention today. And I'd like that to be focused around a goal that you may have, or something that really requires a lot of will and drive from a personal stance. And now blinking your eyes open, taking your time here, just knowing that we're meeting in our tabletop, so removing any extra jumpers you may have on, as we're going to get pretty warm. And coming to all fours. Remember, wrists directly under shoulders and knees directly under hips. And you want to engage that core from the very start. So we're protecting our lower back and already engaging those abdominals. And remember to make sure your neck's long here, maybe a slight tuck. On the next inhale, raise your right arm parallel to the mat and raise your left leg, flexing the foot. So the left leg is firing up, the inner thigh is working. The right shin on the floor is pushing. Your hips are square and stable. On your next exhale, connect your right elbow to your left knee, inhaling to bring them back to parallel. Exhale, knee to elbow, strong core for stability, and inhale back to parallel. Again, exhale round and inhale parallel. Exhale round and inhale parallel. One more time, connect, and inhale back to your parallel, and reset back to your tabletop position. Let's take a round of cow, so dropping your belly, chest up, look up, neck arches up, and exhale, round everything into your angry cat, navel to spine, push your shoulders out, and then find your stable tabletop, and we'll lift our left arm and right foot Remember, flex that right foot. Finding a stable core here, really engaging those abdominals, finding the square hips. Right hand pushing firmly against the mat. Take another inhale here. And exhale, we round left elbow to right knee. And inhale, come back to parallel. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to parallel. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, back to parallel. Exhale, round your back, knee to elbow. Inhale, back to parallel. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, parallel. And let's reset again to our tabletop and do another round of cow, looking up to the ceiling. And exhale to your angry cat. Really push your shoulder blades apart. Inhale again to your cow. And exhale to your cat. Inhaling to your cow. And this time, exhale to your cat, but stay in this pose. So you're pushing the ground away, really firming navel to spine. Now tuck your toes and lift your knees a centimeter off the ground. You're really activating your core. Don't worry if you start shaking. Finding stability and strength in this pose. And on your next exhale, come down to your downward facing dog. We're gonna, on our next inhale, ripple our spine forward to plank. And on the exhale, we'll come through with bent knees to our downward facing dog. Again, inhale, ripple each vertebrae to your plank. And exhale to your downward facing dog. One more time, ripple to your plank. And exhale, bend your knees to your downward facing dog. Perfect. Shake your head out no, shake your head out yes, really relaxing your neck here. Take a moment. If you need bent knees, that's absolutely fine. Focusing on the length of the spine here. Reconnect with your breath. Now for the next twist, you may need to bring your feet in or bend your knees, which is absolutely fine. On your inhale, you're going to raise your right hand off the ground. And exhale, your right hand meets the outside of your left ankle. With every inhale, you're finding length in your spine. And with every exhale, you're giving yourself a gentle twist towards the left-hand side. Give yourself another round, lengthening and twisting. And reset your right hand down. Now inhale your left hand just off the ground. And exhale, left hand outside your right ankle. Again, every deep inhale, you're lengthening. And with every exhale, you're twisting gently to the right hand side, really opening up. Take another round of breath here. And slowly reset back to your shortened downward dog. On your next inhale, walk your feet bent or straight-legged to the front of the mat. Give your knees a generous bend here and hang in ragdoll. Swaying from side to side if it feels good. Letting your neck go completely here. And feeling the stretch in your lower back. And on your next exhale, let go of your arms. And inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Start to stack your spine up. Neck comes last. Rolling your shoulders back a couple of times when you get to the top. And finding a strong Tadasana pose when you get there. So tucking your tailbone in, you can even feel your abs engaging in this if you want to place your hand on there. And once you know your abs are engaged, bring your hands to your ribs and feel like they're knitted in, so you're engaging the top part of your torso. And then bring your hands down by the side, strong. Giving yourself that little double chin to lengthen your spine. Take a moment here to reflect back on your intention. And let's flow. So inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, knit your ribs in. Exhale, fall down to the ground. You can bend your knees here. Inhale, half, look up, bring your shoulders back. And exhale, step your right foot back, left foot back, and let's meet in plank. We'll take a couple of breaths here, so really pushing the shoulders away from each other, keeping your tailbone tucked in slightly so your bum's not sticking out. Engage that core. Taking deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, slow and control, bring your body to the mat. Inhale, engage your glutes, your lower back and your shoulders, and bring your chest off the floor. And exhale, bring it down to the mat. Inhale again, bring your chest up, tuck your chin in. Exhale, release it all to the mat. One more time without using any strength for your hands. And exhale, release. Tuck your toes and inhale to a plank, push up, and exhale to your downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here to reset your downward facing dog, keeping that core engaged, your ribs knitted in here. And on your next inhale, come to your tippy toes, look forward, step your right foot forward, your left foot forward, and come to your half look up. And exhale, fold to your Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up to your Hasta Tadasana, ribs knitted in. And exhale, we fold straight back down. Inhale, half look up, prepare. Exhale, left foot back, right foot back in your plank. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your entire body to the mat. Untuck your toes and let's inhale to our cobra again. And exhale, down. Inhale, shoulders back, chest up. Exhale, down. Another inhale to your cobra. Exhale, down. And now inhale, strong to your plank. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a moment in your downward facing dog. And if you're not already, really start to engage that ujjayi breath to keep that fire going in your core. And inhale, look forward, step to the front of your mat. And exhale, fold to your Uttanasana. And inhale, come up to your Hasta Tadasana, knit your ribs in. And exhale, we fold straight back down again. Inhale, prepare, look forward. And this time you can engage your abs and jump straight to your Chaturanga. Inhale, roll over to your upward facing dog, shoulders down. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a round of deep ujjayi breath here. And on your next inhale to your tippy toes, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. And exhale, fold into your Uttanasana. Inhale, rise strong to your Hasta Tadasana. And exhale, we fold straight back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, prepare, place your palms down. Listen carefully. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, push up back to plank. Exhale again, Chaturanga. Inhale to plank. And this time, exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here to reconnect with your breath. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes, look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up, Hasta Tadasana. And exhale to your Tadasana. Inhale, bring your hands above your head. Left hand holding your right wrist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, stretch to the left. Creating a beautiful sensation on the right side of the body. Keeping those ribs knitted in, stomach in. And come back to center and switch sides. So lengthening on the inhale. And exhaling over to the right. Feeling that stretch down the left side of the body. Again, keeping the core engaged. Opening the chest a little. And come back to center. Time for a cheeky back bend if you feel ready. And we fold back down to our Uttanasana. Inhale, prepare, look forward, place your hands down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, another Chaturanga. And inhale to your upward facing dog. And exhale, pull your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Make sure you're flexing that right foot. Squaring your hips here. And exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Weight shifting over the wrists here, rounding your back. Inhale, sweep your leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, really rounding that back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, holding your tiger curl. And placing your right foot to the ground. Left knee down, left foot untucked. And raise your arms to your low lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, rise your arms up again. And exhale, frame your right foot and flow through your vinyasa. So chaturanga, upward facing dog on the inhale, downward facing dog on the exhale. And let's raise that left foot up now. So flexing the foot, squaring the hips off, pushing strong with your hands, knitting your ribs in. And on your next exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep the left foot up. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, raise your knee up. Exhale, tiger curl, stay here. And place your left foot down between your hands. Right knee down, right toes untucked. Rise up to your low lunge. And exhale to your cactus arms. Inhale, strong core up. And exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog on your exhale. Let's check back in with that yellow glowing ball. Focus the breaths long to your solar plexus, energizing and replenishing it after a bit of a burn. Let's continue. So right leg up to the sky again, squaring your hips. And this time exhale, right knee to right tricep. Try and get as high up as possible. And now lower the right knee to the right wrist. And back up to the right tricep. Right wrist. Back up to the right tricep. Final time, right wrist. And come up to your three-legged dog. This time exhale, right knee to left elbow. And lower to the left wrist. Lift your knee up. And lower to the wrist. Knee up. And lower to the left wrist. Inhale up. And come to your three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between your hands. And inhale, rise to your crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of that left foot. Left leg is straight. Right leg is a 90-degree angle. Your core is engaged. Neutral pelvis. And on your next exhale, open up to the right side. So you're in a twist. Inhale, sweep your hands back up to your crescent lunge. And exhale, twist open. Inhale to your crescent lunge, core activated, staying stable. And exhale, twist open. Inhale to your crescent lunge. And exhale, we find warrior two. So we ground our left foot down parallel to the back of the mat. Open hipped here, weight distributed evenly. Now flip your right palm up and reverse your warrior. Front knee stays bent. And windmill your hands flowing through your vinyasa. Meeting in our downward facing dog. Take a round of breath here just to refocus on your ujjayi breath. Feel the difference from working that right side. And let's start to move on to the left side. So raise your left foot up, squaring the hips. Exhale to your left tricep. Left wrist. Left tricep. Left wrist. Left tricep. Left wrist. Tricep. And sweep your leg back up, three-legged dog. And exhale, twist your left knee to your right tricep and wrist. Squeeze tricep, lower to wrist, tricep, wrist, tricep, and sweep your leg back up. And on your next exhale, left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up to that strong crescent lunge. Remember, neutral pelvis here. Strong foundation as we twist open to the left side. Inhale, back up to our crescent lunge. Exhale, open our arms. Inhale up to our crescent. Exhale, we open. And inhale, crescent. Exhale, we open up to our warrior two. So open hips, grounding that back foot, that back leg straight. And on the next inhale, flip your front palm and reverse your warrior. Taking a round of breath here before you start to flow through your vinyasa. Bringing your hands down, potentially doing a double chaturanga if you have the energy and power. And we're all going to meet in our downward facing dog. And we have a couple of options here. So if we need a break, we can take our child's pose and focus in on our breath. Or maybe we want to stay in a downward facing dog. That's absolutely fine. Or if you want a little challenge for your shoulder and core, Come with me and try and release both elbows down to the ground at the same time. And we're going to stay in our dolphin. So staying here if this is enough, or walking your feet close to your elbows. We want our shoulders as in line with our elbows as possible. Really engaging the shoulder muscles, pushing away from the floor. Deep breaths here. Keep your core engaged. Keep pushing away. And wherever we were, let's release and meet together in our forearm plank. Continue to push those shoulders away from the ground, away from the mat. And slowly let's lower to the ground with our entire body, third eye against the mat. Take a round of breath here. And now lock your fingers together at the base of your spine. Pull your shoulders back and lift your chest as a result. Toes are on the ground, keep pushing down with your thighs. Stay for a couple more breaths. Engage your back. And lower down, release everything. And now let's start to set up again. So lock your fingers one further down so it feels a bit awkward. And this time we're going to raise everything up. So feet, thighs pushing down, pelvis pushing down. Lifting with your hands, lifting with your feet. Keep neck tucked a little. And we surrender back down. And let's find our way slowly to child's pose. Well-deserved child's pose. Let's reconnect with our breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And let go of anything that may or may not have just happened. Really try and find some stillness. Maybe doing a quick body scan. And slowly we're going to start to walk back into our downward facing dog. And walk your feet in about halfway up the mat. And round your shoulders, bring your weight over your shoulders. And without overthinking it, we're going to do some bunny hops. Take 5 attempts. If you make some airtime, great. If not, just learn to let go and just enjoy and have a bit of fun. If you fall out, don't worry, just shake it off. And let's meet at the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, maybe doing a bit of ragdoll swaying. Letting go of what happened, not attaching to any results. And now using your 2 peace fingers, place them around your big toes. Inhale, open up to your half lookout. And exhale, fold. Trying to reach your nose to your shin, elbows out. Pushing down with your big toes for resistance. One final exhale, and then inhale, half look up, exhale, fold, and inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll your spine up, neck and head last. And let's take some deep breaths, recalibrating in our strong Tadasana. And start focusing our attention, our weight on our left foot, raising our right knee up, flexing the foot, and smooth as possible. Transition to our warrior 3, square hipped here, flexing that right foot, arms by your side. Strong core, strong engagement. Slight lift of the chest. And then if possible, if you wobble, don't worry, coming back up, knee to chest. And we exhale again to our warrior 3. See if your transition can be as smooth. Remember a slight cobra-like action of your chest, shoulders pulling back. And start to lower that right foot in your crescent lunge. Inhale here, and exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale back to crescent, and exhale, frame your front foot with both hands. Inhale, twist and sweep your left hand to the sky. Stay here for a round of breath. And on your exhale, come onto the blades of both of your feet and transition to your side plank as smooth as possible. Lifting that top leg for extra challenge. Really engaging your core, belly in, and everyone looking down at your right palm. We're going to try and transition our left foot to the front of the mat as smooth and slow as possible. And then simply step our right foot up to the front of the mat and fold into our Uttanasana. Inhale to our Hasta Tadasana. And exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. Focus and weight on the right leg. Lift your left knee up to the chest. Flex the foot. And slow and controlled, transition to your warrior 3. Remember, square hips, engaging those abs. Chest slightly lifted. Shoulders back. And inhale your knee up to your chest. And exhale, we transition again to our warrior 3. If we fall out, just coming back into it. Steady breath, one focus in the vision. And lowering our foot to our crescent, inhaling our hands up to the sky. Exhale, we twist open to the right side. Inhale back to crescent. And exhale, place our hands down. And then lift our right hand to the sky to twist. Staying here for an inhale and exhale. And then coming onto the blades of our feet to transition to our side plank with either variation of lifted leg or your legs on top of each other. Keeping our hips from coming outwards or inwards, we're trying to stack everything on top of each other. And then looking down, we're going to transition that right foot again up to the top of the mat. And then bring your right foot back into your plank. And flow through a vinyasa with a double chaturanga, meeting into downward facing dog. And then come onto your tabletop, cross your legs behind you, and roll back onto your sitting bones, setting up for your Dandasana. So feet straight in front of you, trying to have straight legs, toes flexed to the sky, core is engaged, ribs are knitted in, shoulders slightly tucked, shoulders down, chest proud. Take another inhale and exhale. And inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. And exhale, fold. Trying to reach your nose to your shins. Bringing in your belly button to your spine with every exhale, getting a little further. And surrendering to the pose. Don't worry if you need bent knees here or if you can't reach your feet. And then ripple your spine back up and place your hands behind your back about a hand's width away. Bring your feet in just a bit more than halfway. Press down with your feet, engage your glutes, and come into a reverse tabletop. You can leave your neck slightly tucked, or you can release it if you have no neck problems. Really trying to push up, engaging that core still, pushing up with your shoulders, and then lowering down, hugging yourself into a little ball to release from that pose. Taking a moment here. And then starting to set up for our Navasana, our last core work for the day. So make sure our chest and our spine stay long and we lift our knees up. And you can stay right here where we're holding our legs for support. Flex or point your toes, but they must be active. So holding behind your knees here if that's enough for you. Letting go with your palms facing up or straightening your legs if you want that extra push for your core. Breathing deeply here. And on your next exhale, cross your legs and try and lift your body up with your hands. And we set up for round 2. Again, knees bent or legs straight. Long spine, tuck the chin slightly. And cross and lift. Third round. Breathe deep. And we cross and lift. And again, straight legs or bent legs. Almost there. And let's start to lower to our low boat. Shoulders and legs stay off the ground. Palms facing up. You can bring your hands by your ears if you want that extra struggle. Great for handstand work too. And inhale, come back up to your boat pose. One more time. Everyone should be shaking. One more exhale. And release to your ball, hugging your body. Finished with the core work. And let's shift down a bit if we need to. And start to lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Feeling every part of the spine. Taking our time here. And when we reach the mat, bring our feet out straight and then bring our right knee into our underarm. Maybe giving a couple of circles to our ankles one way and the other. And then twisting over to the left-hand side, using your left arm as extra guidance. Closing down the eyes. Letting go of the breath here as we cool down. And start to come center. And let's switch. So left leg, left knee into the underarm. Flexing that foot. And then slowly guiding it over, using our opposite hand. Looking over the other shoulder, closing down our eyes if we need to. And then coming back to center, give yourself a little hug, rock your back against the mat, side to side. And now bring your knees down and we're going to take a restorative bridge pose. So getting your block and putting it on any of the settings that you wish. So you can have it super low or on the highest. And just placing it on your lower back just by the coccyx. It might take a couple of moments to try and figure it out. Take your time. And then shut your eyes down. Let go of your breath. Have a body scan and see how you feel. This can also help to stretch out the abdominals, which we have worked really hard. And also allows the blood to flow back towards the heart. Maybe checking in with that yellow glowing ball, how it feels versus the start of the class, how your entire body feels now. Taking your mind back to that intention that you set and imagining that intention being met. So you reaching that goal that you had and how that feels in your body. And let it go. Now let's slowly come out of the pose. So lift your hips and remove that block very slowly. And come through to your Shavasana, your well-earned closing posture. So stay here as long as you may need. You worked hard, so deserve that moment to reflect and let go. The next flow that comes up will be on the heart chakra, so there'll be a lot of heart openings and some gentle back bends to open up that heart space. But for now, namaste.